Okay, so like what we saw in previous session, like I gave you these tables and I asked Bhavesh to take few sessions with respect to basics of it, and he will take few more sessions afterwards. But if we carefully see, these are the kind of tables that are created over there. So let us change owner. We need to be Postgres for this purpose. PSQL. No, we can go with it. alter alter table stock owner to within. So we will be having all these tables along with us. So if you recall, like when we write this slash d and maybe particular table.
Hello,
हाँ
sir. We are unable to see the screen.
स्क्रीन नहीं दिख रहा है.
हाँ सर,
नहीं sir.
नहीं सर.
इसी मैंने शेयर किया यार. ठीक है,
नहीं.
देखता हूँ सॉरी. Is it visible now? Yes.
Yes
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes sir.
Good. So I gave you on Moodle course one particular file which was containing dump of data which we inserted. If you recall in previous session, we talked about slash I, okay, and the file name we gave there, like which executed this particular case. At the same time, I showed you what you can call it as slash e option. Okay, I hope you must have tried that slash e option, everyone. Fine. So if I write slash d and maybe table name, so I do get this kind of description of the table, and you will assume, you will see that primary key index is added there with b tree. Fine, because in the definition, like when this table was created, in the definition the things were mentioned. So if I write ds plus, you will be getting more details about that file, and towards maybe bottom you should see has oid, yes, correct. Now this was because we created a table with oid. So if I really wish to show you, are you able to see this file now? Not the terminal but file on browser.
Yes,
Yes.
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So there is an option which we added there called as with OIDS. Okay, with every table. So I added one question as well on in the forum. Like I request most of you, rather each one of you, to really share your views with respect to the topic which was added there. If you have a question, even you can post it there. Your contribution in that particular discussion forum would be considered for evaluation purpose later. Fine. So it's not only asking a question. It would be like better if you try to find out answers even with respect to the queries raised by the students. So it is absolutely necessary for each one of you rather to use that particular forum extensively. Okay, where we will be able to resolve multiple things. Okay, now when we mention primary key, generally what you do is you write customer ID, then you type data type, and then you write primary key. Okay, or otherwise, if you want to write table level constraint, you write this way. You have to give constraint name, then you type in the constraint that you want, and then for which column you wish to apply this. Now, when we do talk about this kind of options, there could be table level constraints as well as row level constraints depending upon the data definition given by you. Now here when we apply this rather, so you will see that there is something called as this next val. Okay, because if you see, if I write slash d customer, it shows me that it is of type integer. Okay, and if I see the definition, in the definition it says serial. Okay, so if you mention data type to be serial, ultimately it will be picking something called as a sequence. So let me show you one another option that you can use. So for example, if I write /h create sequence. Okay, so if you write this create sequence, 1 minute, let me see whether recording is up. Yeah. Okay, so if I really see this definition of /h create sequence, read it. Create, again you will see same option like temporary which we saw with the table. Okay, you can use this for temporary purpose for a while. So there would be increment by, so it would be you can mention it how what value should be taken for increment purpose. You can provide minimum value, you can provide max value. If you don't provide it, it will be taking no min value, no max value. Okay, you can provide start with even, okay, and so on, like, and you can provide owner as well, like a table name and column name if you want to add. So for which column you want to, say for example, do this. Suppose let us create a table, create table ABC. We will create a temporary table so that it will give us, we can understand both the things. Create table, temporary table ABC. I will write A serial, B integer. Fine. Now if I really see definition of this, create /d table, sorry, ABC. So you will see this thing. So what exactly this next value is? So if I write /df, /df gives us all functions. Okay. So this next val is a function. Fine. And by default you will see that what is the name given to that sequence? This is a relation name ABC. This is a column name. This is a naming style used internally. This is a column name A. Okay, in this case, and then sequence. So similarly, if I really talk about /d customer, you will see similar thing. Customer, this is a customer table, okay, or customer relation. Then customer underscore ID would be the column name that we have, and then this SEQ would be added by default. So this is a naming pattern used internally. So now if I write /df, so if I write /, for example, try to find out /d and small f. So yes, this one. List, only aggregate, normal, trigger, window functions. So if I wish to see the definition, I will write /df and I will write next val. Now you will see that this function is created there and it takes result, its return value is big int, argument data type is one class, reg class, that the way that it is specified over here. Okay, for which column you want to adopt it. For example, it may be table name and column name ultimately. So you can specifically write it. So when we saw this /h create what you can call it as create schema, at that time you definitely, sorry, not create schema but create sequence. So if I write this create sequence, you will be able to see this owned by. Okay, so this would be used for that purpose rather internally. So here what we did was we created this table, okay, which earlier we saw with /d ABC. We created this table and we took this type to be serial. Okay, here A serial. So by default it took data type to be integer and then this was added. Now when I try to insert into value, so insert into values, now it is assumed insert into table values. Now it is assumed that I should not mention now value of A, it should be taken automatically for A. So let me write here B, okay, because I want to insert value for B. So I will write 10, 20, 101, 103. Okay, I inserted now 4 values. Fine. So when I insert 4 values and if I try to select now, select star from ABC, now you will see that this 1, 2, 3, 4 is automatically added there. So similarly, if I try to insert more values here, so I will write now 110, 120, 1001 and 1003 for a while. Now if I select again, so next value would be picked. So that means what? It keeps track of what is the last value inserted. Okay, for the serial data type. So this can be used for this sequence can be used for generally when you are developing some systems where a number should be preserved for that row. So this would be treated as an automatic primary key if you wish to make use of. Okay, so you will not see double values inserted. But one problem with this is, suppose you delete. For example, if I delete from ABC where A equal to 4, for example. If I try to do this, select star from ABC. Now let me try to insert value here. So I will remove this whole thing and I will say values 4, 1010. Now see what happened. Okay, so what happened was it took that 4 value which was deleted by me. Now if I try to insert this again, it will keep inserting. Okay, so if I now select star from ABC, you will see this thing. Now if I try to insert now the data with my insert statement earlier, the way that we inserted this way. Now let me write here 1 2 1 3 2 1 1 and 2 2, and let us now try to see what value would be picked by it right now. So if I write select star, so what is the value picked there? So it picked as 9 because as per its record 8 was the last value. Now this 4 was inserted by you manually, so this 4 would not be considered at all over here. Okay, now if you want this to be unique, like it should not be inserted more. Like for example, I can see here that it was inserted more number of times. Then what should I do? I should write a constraint as primary key for that column A, then or unique constraint for that column A, so that it should not pick this 4 value again. So even if you manually add that transaction or the ID number for the serial data type, it will take it, provided. Now see the queries that I wrote with respect to insertion. One insertion mechanism I wrote is this is manual insertion that I did for all columns. Here I specifically inserted manually the values, but I haven't used all columns. I used specifically value B. So whenever I am writing a specific column over here, by keeping outside the column which is having type as serial, okay, so it will automatically keep track of previous value. It will add 1 to it and then it would be given as a next value for the first record. Then what are the value that was added there for 120 would be picked for this plus 1 kind of. So this would be value, suppose it is x, this is x plus 1 comma 130, x plus 2 comma 2001, x plus 3 comma 2003 and so on. So that's how this would be taken.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
सर स्क्रीन नाही दिसत आहे.
नाही कसं काय?
नाही सर,
कोणी मला
अचानक गायब झाली सर.
केव्हापासून नाही दिसत?
2 मिनिटं झाली.
दिसतोय का?
हा,
आता दिसते सर.
असं कसं काय होतं? ओके,
काय माहिती.
मी आता सगळ्यांना परमिशन दिल्यामुळे झालं असेल ते. कोणीतरी माझं स्क्रीन शेअर काढून टाकलं. 1 मिनिट हा. प्लीज होल्ड फॉर अ मिनिट. Okay, is it visible now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So what I was talking about is this insert statement. So if I write insert, say for a while, so I am inserting into a table ABC, okay, with values. So if I specifically mention the values here, like one value comma second value, because I have two columns over here. Correct? So it will take it. It will not deny that to take this value. But when we write this kind of statement by specifying the column, if I don't specify the value for first column, which is A, which is of type serial, then it will automatically take the previous value. Suppose previous value is X. For 120 it would be X plus 1. For 130 it would be X plus 2. For 2001 it would be X plus 3, and so on. So that's how it would be inserted. So if I write this one, you can see that for 1003 it was 8. Then I inserted these three values manually by putting a value for A. Now as this is not a primary key created by us, so that's why it is permitting us to insert multiple records. So if I try to insert with even 8, for example, it will take it. So it should not be a problem for it. Okay. But the thing is, like, then how exactly this can be used there in our particular record set? Generally, you must have seen that whenever you go to a particular shop, it could be a medicine shop, or it could be grocery shop, or whatever. Wherever there is a printed kind of receipt, they do have one order number which is automatic, which should be automatic rather, and that is the place where you can use this create sequence. So let us see this create sequence. Okay, so it says create sequence. So let us try to create sequence. Okay, let us give some name to it. So for a while, what we'll do is we'll delete drop table ABC. So we'll create table ABC. And we will remove this. We'll write integer. Fine. So we created a table. Now let us create a sequence. Create sequence my A. Okay. Then you will write. Let me show you this so that you can even see what values we are specifying. So create sequence my A. Okay, then what it says, create sequence my name A. So if I write this, by default would be values taken as 1 1 so on. So if I write now increment by 2, if I write this, okay, sorry, we forgot to write one thing. I will drop this sequence and I will create it one more time, my A. So we will write this. Now we want this to be owned by a table, owned by, now what is the table name? We have ABC and column name is A. Fine. So let us write this. So what it says, sequence must be in the same schema as table it is linked to. So if I write /d, my table name, what is that table name? ABC. So as we created this as a temporary table, that's why it is giving me this error, correct? So now if I have to manipulate this, I will write only here, create temporary sequence. Let us try to do this. Now it worked because it is going to the schema pg_temp_2. So now if I write /d ABC, it is not showing me anything. But now if I write insert into ABC values, so we want to insert value for B only. So B values 10. Okay, now let us try to see select star from ABC. Now can you see the same? Can you see the same? Nothing is shown here. Why? What might be the reason? So when we created this table, now how it will know that the type of it, like the sequence should be used by this ABC. We are saying ABC.A is owning this, correct? ABC.A is owning this, but this modifier is not added here. Now your target is try to find out how to associate this table. We are saying this is owned by this column. Okay, how to associate this particular sequence to the table to get this added. So this is your homework for today. Okay, where you are going to find out I created a sequence like this. Okay, you can create a temporary table, or you may not create temporary table even. You can take a particular table and you try to associate this. So how will you associate it? So if I now go to my /h create table, with respect to this, can I specify or can I use these? Something like this. Okay, which will let me know that yes, you have to make use of that sequence which was created by you outside without mentioning serial data type. Have you understood the question? You can put in comment. Have you understood the question? My question is, if I create a schema, if I create a sequence, okay, manually, the way that I created here, for example, using this option, create sequence name, increment by 2, owned by your table name, dot column name. If I write this, how can I associate this value with this table? Now here I might have said this. So suppose if I try to write, for example, /d my a. Now see what it is saying. It is showing me details about that sequence. Now see what is the sequence name. We gave sequence name as my a. Last value is 1. Okay, start value would be 1, increment would be by 2, and this is the maximum value that it can have. Okay, minimum value is said to be 1, and we are not talking about cycle. So you can use this is cycle as well. So suppose for per day you are going to provide say for example order number 1 today on 17th, order number 1 same on 18th, but orders are different. So you can combine that one even, so you can create a cycle as well. So now your target would be try to find out how can we associate a column with the sequence which is created by you outside. Okay, so try to find out this. Have you understood the question now? I will type in that same question into my chat box. So what I am saying is, if I manually create a sequence, how can I associate it with the table? Now while creating the schema, I might have mentioned ownership, but I haven't specified how to associate it with the table, so that at the time of insertion, it should automatically take that as a value, the way it is denying over here. Okay, so while I tried inserting a value using this insert statement, for example, if I again put this value, it is denying this. But if I try to write this as a comma b, and if I write 1 comma 110, and if I try to select now from table, so you can see that a value is shown there for the manual insertion by me. But how can I associate this column A of a table? Correct. So if I write /d my ABC, there is no association added here. Okay, so if I write ds plus even, let us try doing this. It is not showing anything with respect to what exactly it should do. What next value should it take? So if you recall, we saw this max value function, next val. So this function takes a value and it automatically returns next integer depending upon the increment that you gave. So how can we find out that increment? We wrote this /d my a, /d the sequence name. So if you write this way, it would be showing this. So the earlier the earlier sequence which was created, let us try to see customer ID sequence. So this is the value. Now see, last value inserted is 15. It was automatically counted. So if I try writing this, select customer ID from customer table. Cust ID क्या था? So you will see that this is the 15th, this value is added. Okay, so while inserting these records, so if I carefully see my file here, at the time of insertion, see this create table customer, and then we have specified these columns. Okay, so if I go with respect to insertion of customer table, you may see that the customer insertion was done with these columns only. The customer ID column is not taken, correct? The way that we did with our regular records. So this is not taken. So it starts from this title, name, LM, address line, town, zip code, phone. So if I go here, you may see title, name, LM, address line, town, zip code, phone. The customer ID is automatically taken by it. Fine. So that's how rather probably the insertion can be done. Now when I say insertion can be done, how exactly I am going to associate this would be a question for you. Try to find out answer to this question particularly, so which I want each one of you to find out and add it into the, what you can call it as, the forum which was created by me. So one can start. I will give responsibility to Irusha now. Irusha, are you there? Irusha Asanta, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Irusha.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we'll find out another person. Yeah, Irusha, you have to create. You can unmute yourself and let me know that you are listening. You have to add a case or add a point for discussion into discussion forum. Okay, where people will write their opinions about what can be done about this sequence part, what they understood from this sequence part. Is that okay? Good. So if you have any questions, you can ask me later. Okay. I am talking about Irusha. We'll try to discuss on that particular forum mainly to understand what exactly this sequence means. So I assume now everybody must have understood how this serial type works, serial data type works. Fine. Okay. So we saw one important command with respect to this. Suppose now if I write /df, now if you recall, when we wrote this when we saw definition of this command here in /df, you might have seen that it lists these functions. So it says aggregate as well. So which aggregate function you have used? So for example, let us take sum. So if I write sum, now how many definitions of sums have you seen till date? You used only one, correct? Now try to see what it shows. These are the different definitions which, like, you will understand now why this Postgres is called as object-oriented database system. What kind of property of object-oriented thing is this function is holding? See the types of data arguments given: big int, double precision, integer, interval, many, numeric, real, small int. When you have different data types of a function for a parameter, okay, and their result types may also can vary, what you call this property of object oriented as? Anyone please? What you call this as? Maybe in chat window you can add. What you call this as? Have you heard about function overloading? Have you heard about function overloading? Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what is function overloading? Can anybody explain? You can unmute and maybe talk. What is, yeah, Mansi, what is function overloading? Mansi, unmute yourself and tell me what is function overloading. Mansi, Abdullah, what is function overloading? Nobody knows. So we should revert your BSc result then.
Sir, two or more functions with the same name but different parameters.
Okay. Any other thing? Any other thing? Okay, a function having name same but different parameters. Other than this, okay, what is polymorphism? Have you heard about polymorphism? What is polymorphism? Other than OOP concept, I want its meaning. What exactly it is? What is polymorphism? Try to
Sir,
find.
maybe a thing which has different forms.
Sorry?
The polymorphism means a thing which has different forms.
No, don't give me word meaning. I mean, I want meaning through object-oriented system. Like what what would be the best example to tell for a function, sorry, polymorphism? Can we call a method overloading or function overloading or overriding as a polymorphism?
Yes, sir.
Yes? Yes, no? Any